Hello, Facebook family. Ed Wilson here, Coach Ed, coming to you on June 11th, 2020. And I'm excited to talk to you. I'm actually wired, fired, and inspired. And I've been spending a little time here so I can bring you a good, solid message. And I want to talk about take charge of your life. It's your life. Take charge of your life, okay? Now, here's where I'm going to start out with. You can outwork everyone, okay? If you outwork everyone, that's a form of taking charge of your life and your future and what's going to happen and what's going to happen to people around you, okay? Now, when you take control, it's not lack of time, it's lack of direction, okay? It's not lack of time, it's lack of direction. So you need to focus on what you are going to do and go after it. You don't want to just talk about it. You don't want to just think about it. You want to do it, okay? That is what I call taking charge of your life. Yes, it's your life. It's your company. It's your opportunity. You are the person in charge. And I tell you, you want to have priorities, and you need to look at things that are really big, major, and things that are minor. And sometimes we major on the minor things and we don't major on what we should major on, okay? Now, I know you understand what I'm saying here, so you need to try to decide and use some discernment. What's the most important thing? You want to put things in priority, because I can tell you, it's not like a time. It's like a direction. You can make more money, but you can't make no more times. What are you saying? Learn how to manage your time. And people will suck it right out of you if you let them. If you let the tail wag the dog, they'll take your time, your precious time away. So you have to learn how to manage your time, okay? Because you're not going to get no more, okay? And the clock's ticking, okay? And you never get back today, okay? You know, it's gone, and it's not coming back. So keep that in mind here. Take it to heart what I'm telling you. So it's not lack of time, it's like a direction. You need some direction on your life, okay? You got to have a plan, and people don't really plan on failing, they failed to plan. So when you have a plan and you have a program in place of something you're trying to do, things work out a lot better. So you want to get in charge. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your health, okay, and your wellness, okay? Health is wealth. So take charge. That's a very, very important subject here. Okay, take care of it. It's easy for me to say it. It's easy for me to tell you all these things. I can talk all day and all night, but it's another thing to get you to do it. It's another thing to get me to do it. Yeah, because I'm talking to Coach Ed here. So work on your health. Take charge of your health. Take charge of your life. And take charge of your future. Because if you don't, nobody's going to for you. Okay? If you could afford a trainer, he'll tell you what to do, or she'll tell you what to do, but you got to do the work. You got to do the push-ups. You got to pump the iron. You get it, okay? So don't be confused with activity and accomplishment, okay? There's a bumblebee, and he kept going around in circles, and he kept going around and around and around. And boy, he was busy. And he literally starved to death. And food was right in the middle of that circle that he kept walking around, because he confused activity, being busy, with accomplishment. Okay? So you might, fool me. You might fool others, but you are not going to fool yourself. You know what you're doing with your time, and your time is critical. You got to learn, if you want to be successful, if you want to go to the top, if you want to be all you can be, learn how. You have to learn. You have to work on it. You go through the steps. The mother of learning is repetition. The mother of skill is repetition. So you have to learn how to manage your time. I'm still learning. I'm 63 years old as I make this recording on June 11th, 2020. I'm still learning how to manage my time. I don't have it mastered. I'm working on it. I'm a lot better than I used to be, because I've listened to other successful people tell me how to handle and manage my time. So it's a very, very important subject, and I hope you're getting some value here. Now, a tree grows all the way. You say, well, how tall is the tree going to be? It's going to be as big as it can be. It's going to put out really nice leaves, all the leaves it can. It's going to put out all the fruit it can. How come we don't? Good question, isn't it? I would love for you to interact with me and give me some feedback, and let's get some engagement, and we can help a lot of folk. We can help people, okay? But see, you have a choice. You have a choice if you are going to grow to the maximum like the tree. That's good. Okay? You decide that. And yes, some people won't make that commitment, that decision, because, watch this, there's pain involved. No pain, no gain. It ain't, excuse my French, it's not just going to, ain't going to just fall in your lap. You got to work at it. Okay? The tree goes to the fullest. Why don't human beings? Because we have a free will. We can do it or not do it. We can put it off or we can put it on. We can get started or we can wait till next week or next month or the first of the year, which is a pretty good ways away. So don't waste your time. Utilize your time. You will be a blessing to yourself and your family and other people around you. You will be a help to others. If you waste time and people waste it, yeah, because you're not going to get no more. Everybody's got the same amount of time in a 24-hour day. You got 24 hours, I got 24 hours. Donald Trump, our president of the United States, yes, he's got 24 hours. But most successful people that I've been around, they don't waste time as a rule. Yeah, they're human. They might occasionally, but they try really hard not to. Okay, so sometimes you just can't control some situations. But you do sometimes have a choice to let's make things happen and not waste time and be productive. And you know what that equals? Results. Fruit. You probably heard it say, this tree, this human being is not bearing any fruit. Okay, I can look at somebody and I can examine and if I don't see that fruitfulness, that tells me that they're not growing. Yeah, that's what it tells me. Okay, if I see somebody that's real fruitful and they're getting some things accomplished, that tells me that that person, like the tree, is bearing fruit. Isn't that positive? Don't you want to bear fruit? Don't you want to go to the top? Don't you want to be all that God put you here to be? Well, you got to make it happen. You got to learn and put forth the effort to apply your skills you learn. You know, it does you no good to learn something and not apply it. I had a friend, and I'm going to tell you folks, he was the best I've ever seen at getting people to give him their name and phone number. But guess what? He was the best I ever witnessed doing it, but it didn't make no difference. Why? It didn't make no difference, okay? Because he wouldn't call them. He wouldn't follow through. Will you follow through, or will you be like my friend Larry Moore? I love you, Larry. He's no longer here, but he was a good friend, and he was a good-hearted guy, and he meant well, but he wouldn't follow through. I asked him one time, I said, why do you get all these names and you don't call them? And, you know, I don't remember exactly what he said, but it sounded good. But you either going to make it happen or you're going to make excuses. You either going to earn money and help people, or you're going to make excuses. You're not going to do both, okay? Excuses won't pay the bills. Excuses won't take you where you can go. Excuses won't make it happen. Okay, so you want to get out of the excuse business and get in I'm going to do it business. I'm going to make it happen now business. Yeah, that's what you got to do. It's a mindset. It's what you're thinking. And what you're thinking comes out right here. Okay? Isn't that positive? Hey, bring it on. You can do it. You're fantastic. God put you here to be successful, to flourish, to grow, to stretch. Yeah. Coach Ed here, I hope you're getting value, because I love talking to you, and I love hearing myself talk, really. But, and I replay these, and I listen over and over. I learn from hearing myself make these talks. I get reminded of what I'm telling you. Become a good listener, okay? I'm still working on it, but if you learn to listen, that will save you some time, because you don't wind up doing funny, silly things like I've done. People say, well, didn't you hear what they said? And I say, no. They say, well, you evidently were in Lalu land, okay? So, manage your time. Manage your life. Manage your health. You, yes, you, are in control. Take charge of your future, your life, your health. It's very important, because if you make money, or you make a lot of money or some money, and you lose your health, you have lost it all. Now, about 5 years ago, I ran into a young lady, and she asked me, if she could get my phone number, and I give her my card, and I said, if you ever need anything, you give me a call as well. And to my surprise, she called me 4 times. And I told her on the 4th phone call that I'm just not interested. Okay, it was health and wellness. And I went on to tell her why I wasn't interested, that I had had 20 plus different nutritional companies to approach me over the years. I told them all no. And she said, well, I was introduced to an all-natural product, and I had been praying for a way to get well through nutrition, something natural, natural and not poison. And she was introduced to a product. that absolutely rescued her life, extended her life. We'll say it that way. And it was an all-natural product that activate the Nrf2 pathway. Now, I didn't understand that at the time, and you don't know what that is now, but you might want to Google it. Nrf2, NRF2, and they're making drugs now to activate the Nrf2 pathway. And she said, well, let me just tell you my story. She said, they sent me home to die. And this all-natural product got my body to heal 36 major holes that was in my bones and in my skull. Now think about that. And I told her, I said, I'm going to tell you now, I'm not interested in selling it or talking about it or telling anybody or recruiting anybody or promoting it in any form. I said, but I might want to take it based on what you said, and I'll meet you in 3 hours. And we met, and she showed me an ABC primetime investigative report about the Nrf2 activator, and the rest is history. So I went from not interested to can't quit talking about it. So I hope you're getting value here. And so I got started. It was the most amazing thing I'd ever seen. ABC, the guy that interviewed the scientist and doctor, he took a blood test. He come back aging as a newborn baby in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. The doctor told him to come back in a month. He said, I don't got a month. He said, I'll be back in 3 weeks. And he did. Now, maybe it was 2 weeks. Okay. But it's either 2 or 3. I'm a little confused right now. But anyway, he come back aging him as a newborn baby. It'll slow aging down to the tune of a 20-year-old. Okay, so if you can slow aging down, you can slow disease down. And this lowers oxidative stress 40% in 30 days and 70% in 120 days. What is oxidative stress? It's linked to 300 plus deadly diseases. And this all-natural product will turn your pharmacy back on, because your body is a pharmacy, but your body, listen to me, is turned off right now. And this all-natural product can turn your body back on. So enough said about that. If you want to know more about it, reach out to me. If nothing else, I know you want to be healthier, okay? And I said take control of your health, because your health is very, very important. Your health and wellness is very important. Your health is your wealth, okay? So when you lose your health, hey, you've lost it all, because things aren't going to be the same, okay? And you want to really focus on that. Don't wait till the ox is in the ditch. Don't wait till you're really in bad shape. Do something about it now. It's called prevention, okay? You can prevent things from happening sometimes. No, there's no guarantees with this all-natural product, other than the fact that it will lower oxidative stress 40% in 30 days. That's guaranteed. And there's a lot of universities that are studying this product, okay? Isn't that positive? The American Heart Association has studied this product. Isn't that awesome? Okay? They endorsed this product, okay? So, I've loved talking to you. It's a lot of fun talking to you. I hope you're getting value. I hope you'll share this information. I've got lots of videos uploaded now on YouTube. As of June 11, 2020, you'll go to Eds with an S, CBD oils on YouTube, and you can hear all my talks if you like. I recommend it. I firmly believe that you'll get something out of it. And more than that, it'll get something out of you, okay? People ask me what I get when I come here. You speak not much, but it's going to get a lot out of you. And that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to get you to be the best you can be and have the best life you can have. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I take no apologies for that. I mean, I'm wired, fired, and inspired, and my main goal is to help people and get you where you'll help other folks. Okay? Now, as I always say, people hate you for no reason and don't know you. I'm going to love you for no reason, and I don't know you. So that's good enough for me. I love you. Jesus loves you. Have a great, great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.